88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Online at 885jfm.com and on Instagram and Facebook.
And welcome into the Lifeline Morning Show. I'm Steven. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. So there's this guy that I've been following over on social media for a while now. And I don't know, he's a pretty funny guy. You might know him from different things. Well, the ostrich is one of them. Bless Your Rank is another. And it's a Southern thing. More than likely you've seen that. Matt Mitchell is with me right now on the show. Matt, what a blessing, man. Thanks so much for making us a part of your day today. This is so cool.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Steven. I'm excited to be up early this morning.
Yeah.
Chatting. I'm trying to sip my caffeine as quickly as possible to get it in my system, but we're ready to go.
Very good, man. So a lot of people see this smiling face, this guy who likes to talk about Little Debbie snack cakes and all kinds of other Southern things, but there's a real guy behind all that, behind the smile, behind the jokes. So I want to get to know a little bit about Matt Mitchell this morning. So tell us just a little bit about yourself. How did you get to where you are now?
Yeah, so I am from Walker County, Alabama, right in between where Jasper and Birmingham is, basically. But grew up over here, went to college down in Mobile. After graduating college, I got into social work. That's what was my full-time job for years. But at the same time, started writing some jokes on the side, mostly centered around a parody of our local newspaper. And that kind of took off and became an opportunity to do comedy full time with It's a Southern Thing when it started up in 2017. So I've been doing that ever since. Write comedy sketches for them for the sketch comedy series we have called So True Y'all. And then about a year after doing that as well, they were like, let's put Matt in front of the camera and have him talk about the food he's eating and then ranking it, because I'm doing it in the office without being filmed. I'm like, let's just see what it works if we record it.
Yeah.
Because I've got a lot of opinions on food that's not very good for you.
Right.
But it does taste very good. So that's where kind of Bless Your Rank started. And I've been doing that for years, and the audience has been growing. I've been very blessed to be able to do that for a living, which is surprising. It's just a lot of fun.
Very good. Well, man, I've been following you on social media for a while. And so not only is it all fun and games, but when real life happens, you share it. I remember seeing a video of you with a whole lot of marks all over your body. You got this thing called hand, foot, and mouth. Tell us a little bit about that. How was that, man?
Yeah, I got a disease for toddlers, apparently. I didn't even know that that's something that adults can catch.
Yeah.
Because it's usually something that just kids 5 and under catch, because they're, kids, God bless them, they're just nasty little germ monsters. And they will just stick anything in their mouth, and it spreads pretty quickly through daycares and stuff. But I caught it from my daughter somehow, and I don't think I ever had it as a child. So it hit me pretty hard, and I was miserable for days. My hands were on ice packs for 2 days, and I am peeling like a snake currently. That's great. And people have told me that my fingernails will probably fall off here soon. So this is the gift that keeps on giving.
That's encouraging, man. Your fingernails are going to fall off. I don't know if it'll be that bad. My wife had it a while back. Our daughter gave it to her, but I was lucky enough not to get it. But yeah, man, it's real life. And thank you for making that available to everybody too, because everybody knows you for all the fun stuff, all the jokes and everything else. But when you kind of bring in real life, it lets people know you're an actual human being, you know?
Yeah, it was, and it's something that I've just kind of started doing recently, because it was very much I just shared jokes and memes and stuff for years.
Yeah.
And then over the last few months, really, I think, 2020 lockdown, everything kind of changed, and I was maybe I should start sharing more of my personal life. And people were pretty well received to that. You received that pretty well. So I was I'll probably start doing more of that, I guess. Let them know how interesting life can be sometimes. But it's been great, and it's always fun to talk to people about, real stuff that's going on in your life, instead of, Christmas tree cakes from Little Debbie all the time.
Right. Yeah. Well, I noticed that you guys are working on a little bit of a TV pilot. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how that's going right now?
Yeah, absolutely. In late July, we shot our first TV pilot for It's a Southern Thing. It's called Broken News. This is actually a project that was started up in 2019. It was a crowd-funded thing for us. We raised about $65,000 to film this Kickstarter. It was supposed to be we were supposed to film it in early 2020, but something happened. I can't remember what it was.
Oh yeah, something.
Yeah,
it was weird.
And so it got pushed back, and then it got pushed back again. And finally, this summer, we were like, I think it's safe for us to get a lot of people together to film this thing.
Yeah.
So we were able to do this. Shot it in the Birmingham area late July. It's gonna have a lot of familiar faces that you've seen on It's a Southern Thing. We brought in some other talent from around the South. We've got an actor from Atlanta, from Dallas. Somebody from up in your neck of the woods up there in Northeast Alabama.
Yeah.
So real excited. It's in post-production now, but it's supposed to be finished with sound mixing and all that stuff in a few weeks. And hopefully we'll have a big premiere for all of those backers who helped us get this thing started on Kickstarter in sometime in November. And then we'll release it out to the world a little bit after that.
So where are you hoping to shop it around to? Are you hoping maybe it'll get picked up by a big network, or what's the deal right now? How's that going? Of course, post first, but
yeah. That's the big goal, is hopefully get it picked up by somebody out there, one of those 15,000 streaming services that exist now, or a TV network. We'll take whatever. But yeah, we're real excited to get it out there and shop it around, and hope somebody bites and will order a whole season from us.
Yeah, man, that sounds like a dream come true. Hopefully that will come true, a full circle kind of thing. Well, hey, stick around with me. I want to talk just a little bit more, and we'll talk about how people can get in touch with you over on social, all your different platforms, all the stuff that you do. If that's cool, will you hang around with me?
Absolutely.
Very good. Here's Danny Gokey with Stand in Faith right here on the Lifeline Morning Show. All right, man. It's been fun so far. Been good on your end? Everything good?
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Good. I've got social up right now. I'm kind of making sure I'm taking a look at the comments, seeing if anybody has any questions, they can put them right there. So, yeah. Very cool. I got to tell you, when I thought about reaching out to you, I'm like, I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to see maybe if he'll want to do something like this. But, if he says no, I completely understand. But you came back and said, yeah, you'd love to do it. So thanks.
Yeah, well, usually it's just a conflict in the middle of the day. People want to do stuff right when we're like we've got a thousand other things going on, but 7 a.m. is all yours, man.
Cool, man. I've been noticing your most recent videos talking about the gas pumps. And yeah, I agree. Those TVs are way too loud. You can't talk to anybody on the phone because of those things.
No, not at all. And what was great is that I had so many people direct message me and say, there's a button you can do to mute it.
Really?
And so next time I go, I'm going to try. However, I got 15 different responses of which button it is. So I'm going to be just mashing buttons next time. But apparently one of them will mute it.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to have to try that out too, because I'd never heard that before.
Yeah. If I can get it figured out, I will post it. I will post the all important life hack for everybody.
Yeah. I got to thinking, I almost tried to develop and invent some kind of a little stopper to put in the gas pump handle, because when you can't just, flick that little lever down and keep it pumping, it drives me nuts, especially in the cold, when it's really cold outside. Yeah. It's like you got to stand there and hold it. Why,
Apparently, you can take your gas cap and put it underneath.
Yes.
But my truck doesn't have a gas cap thing. But yeah, apparently that will work. So.
Yeah, my last vehicle was a 2000 Honda Odyssey, and that gas cap worked perfect for that. But now I've got my gas cap connected. It's got like this plastic thing on the the spout, so I can't pull it off anymore. But
right,
it's those little things that you like to talk about. I think a lot of people see that in their everyday life too. So yeah, what have you seen the most I guess traffic out of? It's a Southern Thing, or Bless Your Rank, or the Ostrich, or how's it been?
It's a Southern Thing with the sketches, the So True Y'all sketches. Last year we had our 100th episode coming out of the summer, and we have had over a billion views on our videos. We won a Webby Award for the Southern Genie that we did last year.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, very early in 2020. It feels like 3 years ago, but yeah, that was early 2020.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one. That was a funny one.
Yeah, it was exciting.
Yeah,
I like doing that. It was fun to write, and fund special effects running a smoke machine through a gravy lamp. Like it was legit. Like drilled a hole, ran a plastic tube through it.
Yeah. Wow. Cool. Well, man, we got 8 seconds. I'm going to bring us back up on radio, okay?
All right.
88.5 JFM, the Lifeline Morning Show. I'm Steven. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this morning. So we got Matt Mitchell in the show with us, and I'm telling you, it's been a blast so far, talking about real life stuff, about stuff he's got going on, and you know, let's talk a little bit about It's a Southern Thing, and that's so true, y'all, because there's a lot of collaboration that goes on there. Tell us a little bit about the people that you work with and how all that comes together. I mean, I can imagine it can be hard working with people day in and day out, but it seems like you guys really have some chemistry. Can you talk about that?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Now, granted, we've been working from home mostly since the start of the pandemic, but it's still great. It's awesome to collaborate with them. It really feels like when we're together that you're not working. It's like, you know, just a bunch of kids having fun, which is how it should be. I think that if you're making comedy sketches and you're treating it like it's a 9-to-5 corporate office job where you're just, you know, punching numbers into Excel, you're probably not going to have a lot of great comedy come out of that. But we have a lot of fun. The main group right now for this comedy sketches that a lot of people see, it's myself, Adam Schwartz, Mary Patterson Broom, Talia Lynn, and Josh Hamilton are that kind of core group right now. But overall, It's a Southern Thing is there's about 10 of us because we also have articles on a website and some other videos and stuff that we do, like the Bless Your Rank. That's an unscripted side. There's a producer, Andrea Dillingham, who shoots and edits those, does the funny words and text that pops up on the screen. So there's several of us, but it's just a ton of fun. I mean, you're really just like hanging out with friends, and sometimes that does mean that it takes a little too long to shoot the sketch. We shot our first one in a while after shooting the pilot on Friday, and we took forever to get that first scene done because we kept cracking jokes, and I could not get the lines right. I kept laughing. So we're a little rusty, but we're getting back into it now, and I'm excited, and it's fun to do.
Awesome. Hopefully you'll publish some of the outtakes from that most recent shoot so we can all laugh along with you.
Yeah, they would. The outtakes would be much longer than the actual sketch, which is sad.
That's good, man. That's good. That's the part you always look forward to. Like at the end of the movie, as the credits are rolling, you want to see, you know, what exactly didn't go right, and it's so laughable. Good stuff. Well, man, let's talk about how people can find you over on social media. I found your website. It's alostrich.com. And so there, it's like you have almost like a link tree, but it's one page that shows everything that you've got going on. I'm sharing it on the screen now. So we've got YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and that's where I actually follow you mostly, is over on TikTok. And you have a lot of fun over there, man. I enjoy watching that.
That's wild. That if you would have told me over a year ago that I would be on TikTok, even be on there, I wouldn't believe you. Now it's gone pretty well. I don't have to dance.
Yeah.
I didn't think that you could get followers without dancing, but somehow I'm doing it.
Right. Yeah. So talk about these other social media platforms, and I know you're on Cameo, and you got a podcast link there too. Tell us about that.
So all of that stuff is there. I think I'm on every platform except for Pinterest. But give me time. Maybe I'll pop up in there too, giving y'all some recipes or something.
You'll pin him. Yeah.
Yeah, Cameo is something I started doing recently. You can get a shout out from me. Then I get all kinds of great requests. It's a lot of fun doing those.
Yeah.
To wish somebody happy birthday, happy anniversary, or somebody had me send one to a relative who just started a new job, and they drive buses for the city, and they ran into a pole. So they wanted me to tell them everything's going to be okay. That was fun. I enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
And the podcast Hootin' and Hollerin' is out. You can get it wherever you listen to all your podcasts, Apple Music, Spotify, all that stuff. I don't crank out the episodes as regularly as I'd like. It's a lot of work sitting down and talking. I don't know how you do it, Steven, but I can't seem to find the time to sit down for a solid hour and do interviews. But there are about 9 episodes, I believe. So catch up. If you haven't heard it yet, go just start listening to all those, and maybe by the time you get to 9, the 10th episode will be out. sometime before 2025, and then you can listen to that one.
Very good, man. Well, hey, I've loved learning more about you this morning, and I wonder, is there something that's been fresh on your mind that you just kind of want to talk with us about this morning? Is there something that's really been bugging you or you really been thinking about lately?
Ooh, wow. This is the part of the podcast called Hollering, where you can just kind of rant about something. Here's this. We talked about this during the break. Gas station pumps.
Yes.
I think I did something on social media about this recently. The TV in the middle of the pump. First of all, that's not necessary. We get TV everywhere else. Just a little bit of peace and quiet while I'm pumping gas would be great. But if you got to have it in there, quit making it scream at me the whole time I'm pumping gas. Those things are so loud, and I can't hear myself think, and it makes that experience already unpleasant because I'm already paying a ton of money to get gas, and now you're gonna have some clip from the Jimmy Fallon show yell at me the whole time.
Right.
So stop doing that, gas stations. Just take the TV out of the pump, or at least tell me how to mute it. That would be very helpful.
I've heard you've gotten a few tips there too. A lot of people saying there's a button. I didn't even know that.
So after I posted that, I got a whole bunch of messages telling me there's a button. Unfortunately, though, like every message was a different button on the pump, and so I'm gonna have to try and be very careful because I can't afford to switch to like premium gas.
Ooh.
So I can't hit the wrong button and get that good gas.
That
I
would
gotta
hurt.
keep with the cheap, dirty, regular, unleaded. Like the leftover gas is what I need.
Yeah,
So
man.
I'm gonna next time I go to the gas station, I'm gonna try it out. I will post the results, and maybe this will be a life-changing, life hack for y'all. And then there's my good deed for the day. I've changed your experience at the gas pump.
See, you're watching out for us, man. Always keeping us at the top of mind. Thank you so much for that.
That's what I'm here for.
Man, this has been a blast. We got to do this again sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Let's do it.
I hope you have a great day. Any last parting words? Anything you'd like to get off your chest here?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. I'll take that any day of the week. Yes, sir. Well, you have a great day, and thanks again, man.
You too. Take care.
All right. All right, let's get you back to the music that you love. How cool was that interview, right? I mean, come on. You can check that out over on Facebook. It's posted right now. Go over there and share it with as many people as possible. And tell them about Matt Mitchell, what all he's got going on. It's been a blast this morning. Hey, here's Johnny Diaz with Breathe right here on the Lifeline Morning Show. Man, that was so much fun. Thank you again.
Oh, yeah. No problem. Anytime.
All right. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too, man.
All right.